Welcome back to Prison Architect, everybody. Welcome back to Morningwood, where last time it hit night time, which is quite difficult to see, and we put all these foundations down. Now, to help alleviate some of these lighting issues, okay, I think we're going to start using these street lights. All right. Now, annoyingly, you can't rotate these, which is kind of tedious. So maybe. Also, they seem to be huge. Alright, so never mind. We're not going to use the street lights. Okay, we're just going to use normal lights, it turns out. Like, maybe we could put the street lights down here, you know, instead of these little ones. Also, I think we're going to do a main street, you know, with, like, lots of shops and stuff. I think we're going to run that down here. Okay, so that's going to be reasonably centralised to what we're going to do with the rest of the prison over here. If that's the case, we'll do it vertically, and we'll use these street lights. Okay? We'll scatter them around. I don't know why you can't rotate them. That's so strange. Like, why put two separate objects? Why not just have one object that you can rotate with, like, 4 different bits of artwork? Oh, never mind. Okay, we'll deal with the lighting another time. But I think today, like, I know we were going to do housing, alright, but I think today what we're actually going to do is this parole/visitation centre. Okay? Because we've got 16 families waiting to visit, and four people up for parole. Okay, now people in our prison, they don't stay here long because they're minimum security. Okay, and because of that, we need to kind of capitalise on these parole opportunities while we still can. So what I've done, I've reinstated the tiny rooms mod. Now I've like deprioritised it. It's right at the bottom of the list. Okay, so it hasn't affected like our toilet requirements for like the cells, etc. that have been turned off, but it has minimise the room requirements to 1 by 1 for pretty much everything actually, which would have been useful when we were doing the cleaning cupboard. I'll be honest. Instead, we're going to use that to our advantage with the parole rooms to basically use the space as efficiently as we possibly can. Okay. Now, if we got a planning tool, we're going to use our planning tool to kind of map out a nice kind of parole area and like visitation and all of that kind of stuff, okay? And it's important that we make it nice because when people come to visit their loved ones in the prison, you know, we want them to kind of go away like giving the prison glowing reviews. You know, we want, like I said, we don't want to treat it like a prison, okay? We want people to come here and like feel like they could stay here forever. Alright, now, I mean, that is going to mean that our reoffending rates are going to be quite high. Okay, it's entirely possible that all of our prisoners will just go out here, like, they'll leave this area, find the first civilian they can, give them a good shanking, and then they'll come straight back in again. Because they just won't want to leave, you know? Like, they're going to want to live here forever, basically. People are going to be clamouring to kind of come into our village, our holiday park, our... Not so much a prison, and like, you know, just spend time here. So for now, we're gonna try and use this space reasonably efficiently. So we're gonna have a corridor of 3 running through the whole building. Okay, this corridor is gonna come to about here. What do you reckon? That's probably a reasonable size, and then we'll do that. So this is gonna be like the visitation / community fun area. All right. Now, this 9 by 9 space, I think we can divide this up into 2. Oh no, look, that's not quite... Okay, we're going to move everything over. Here's my plan. All right, here's the plan. Okay, we're gonna use this space to kind of build, you know, little rooms that we can have the parole desk and stuff in. Now, the parole desk is 3 by 2. It is. Okay, so it does... Oh, look, we could do it that way, though. I mean, that would work quite nicely. We could have a door on one side and a door on the other, and then we can have, like, a staff door and a prisoner door on each side. Okay, I think we're going to go with that. But how well can we fit this in further down here? This is 5 high. I've got to stop pressing escape. It's really annoying. It's like an instinctive habit, you know. 5... And what's this? Oh, that's kind of annoying. Oh no, but wait, this, actually, you know what, this might work. If we do it like this, okay, it does mean that we've got a corridor of 2 between these 2 buildings, but, I mean, I can probably live with that. I'll be honest. I don't think it's going to be the worst thing in the world. And and I think you know, it's not going to bug me too much. It's absolutely fine. We'll deal with having a corridor or two running down the gap there. What we also need to do is put some toilets in. Okay, so when visitors come to visit their loved ones, they've got somewhere they can go have a little pee. You know, a little wee, little poo. And I think what I'd also like to do is possibly like build one or two rooms where people can have like a little bit of private time with their loved ones. Not like, you know, in a bed or not like a conjugal visit. Although we could do that, couldn't we? That could be kind of funny actually if we gave them like a conjugal visits area. I don't know if that will work though, because they do need to have like a visitor's table and things like that. So maybe we'll just have like one private room down here where we can have like a visitor's table, and they can come in and like, you know, have a little chat and stuff. I don't know. I'm not sure we've left enough space for visitation. That's the problem. Like, do you think maybe we should just concentrate on parole in this building? Like, forget about the visitation and put the visitation somewhere else? I think we should. I think we should just make this a parole building. I don't know. It's difficult to say, isn't it? Maybe we should put foundations down somewhere else for a parole building. I mean, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe we could put a parole building just here, opposite the hospital. You know, I think we're going to do that. Okay. I know I've just been messing around with the planning and stuff in this room. We're going to use this as visitation central. Okay. The entire thing is going to be visitation in there. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to get down some nice healthy foundations and a bit more planning. I know you guys love when I do all of this planning, because it's really exciting to watch, honestly. But we're going to put it next to the hospital. I've just decided, okay, next to the hospital we're going to have our parole building. Okay, so we're just going to go crazy. Now, if we think about this, right, we can have, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I'm trying to think. It needs to be 5 by 5, and then you've got like a wall, and then another 5. Okay, should we try and do it an even number, and we'll see if we can make it, see if we can fit it into what we're trying to do here. Now, of course, this is planning, so we can, you know, we can always rip these foundations up and start again if we're not happy with what we've done. And we don't want to encroach too much onto what's going to end up being Main Street. Okay, I think Main Street's going to try and run right down the centre. All right, that's going to be the idea, because then it's you know, it is right down the centre. It will be the main street. Everything's going to be happening on there. But this is going to be literally just for paroles. Okay, so we're going to have one long corridor that comes all the way down the side here, and then off this corridor we're going to have more corridors and stuff. In these spaces we're going to have, I think we're going to go for the same idea. So we're going to have it 3 high and 4 wide. Okay, because if we do that, we can have this idea of like 2 doors going into each of them, and then is that too wide? No, that's fine. And then yeah, like we've got like, oh, this is perfect. It's like a safe entrance and exit for the prisoner and the parole officer. We'll while we've got the chance, we'll make these corridors match up nicely. Okay, 1, 2, 3. What is it? 1, 2, 3 high. Was 3 high, wasn't it? Yeah, that's fine. So basically, we're just dividing this up into 3 high spaces. Like, some of them are going to be corridors, others are going to be rooms. So if we got a corridor there, a corridor here, and then we'll do one more room on the top. I think that would be quite nice. Okay, so there's going to be some rooms which are back to back. All right, let's make sure that we mark out these corridors now, so that we don't forget. And then yeah, I really like this. This is going to work really nicely. It is a box shape, and like I'm not a huge fan of building the box shapes, as I said. Like, I do like the kind of unusually shaped buildings. So perhaps like we'll do something interesting with the foundations, with the brickwork. You know, maybe we'll do like some little corner pieces like that, something like that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm not quite sure. Like, I think we'll just go with this for now. Like, if we decide we're going to add some more bits and pieces onto this building, like, then we'll decide what we're going to do. I mean, we could even add just like 1 room up on the top here. Oh no, shit! Look, this top one's slightly too tall. Okay, let's undo that and let's redo it that size. I didn't actually notice we've done these top rooms ever so slightly too tall. Okay, that's my bad. I do apologise. I've got rid of that now. We're just going to have to wait for the workers to come along and do their job. which is a little bit of a shame. I mean, we could look at starting to plan out like some of the walls in these kind of houses and things. Like I said before, we're going to put, you know, some walls like this. But then what do we do with these slightly bigger buildings? I think instead we're gonna split it. Oh, you see it? That doesn't work. You see, we can't do it that way. So maybe if we do this, and then or maybe this can be like an ensuite. You know, so like they go in the bedroom, and then there's an ensuite bathroom, and this entire area is their entertainment area. Nice, but all the foundations are down now anyway. Like, you could hear them kind of busily working away in the background. Just scurrying away, like getting all of our bits and pieces down for us. That's absolutely fine. Like, I like running the game on this speed sometimes. Because it does just mean that shit gets done very, very quickly. Is anyone going to come and install this door, though? For me, please? Door? I could really do with having this door installed quite urgently. Because at the moment we're just sitting waiting for you fools to actually catch up and do your job. We'll wait to hear the little thump of everything going down finally. This space, see, again, we've got quite an awkward kind of space to deal with, but I think what we'll do, right, he can just have a small ensuite shower room and stuff, and then still have the nice large lounge space for entertaining, you know, doing the entertaining side of prison socialising, because of course we want all of our prisoners to be socialising nicely. You know, we want them to be getting together, like having like tea. You know, maybe they can like celebrate birthdays and stuff like that. You know, like have parties with like pin the tail on the donkey, except like the tail's going to be Velcro and stuff, because obviously this is still, I mean, it is a prison, despite the fact we don't want to think about that. So we don't want them having too many sharp objects, right? I mean, like, we've already allowed them to have drugs and drink, you know, so there's plenty of opportunities there for them to be having good parties, so to speak. But, you know, like, if we give them sharp objects as well, I feel like that might be pushing our luck a little bit too far. Because the people who are coming here are, at the end of the day, criminals. And, like, even if we treat this space, you know, with you know, a huge amount of respect, they're not necessarily going to, at the end of the day. But like I said, we're going to have a safe entrance and a kind of prisoner entrance into each of these rooms. Because I don't know, I feel like this could work quite well, just for shits and giggles more than anything. But now we've kind of made these spaces. Like, interestingly, we can produce one and then just clone it, because they're all literally going to be identical. Okay, so I think the parole place is going to have, I mean, the hospital's got red carpets, right? And all of these rooms have got... Perhaps we can... Maybe parole should be purple. Should we go out there and make it purple? Or maybe just blue? I mean, we've only used blue in one place. Maybe we'll use blue. I'll tell you what, we'll use a medium blue, right? We'll have a nice happy blue. Because if we use a nice happy blue, then maybe the prisoners will kind of be happier when they come in for their parole. Now, we can't unfortunately do visitors' booths in the parole centre, which is a bit of a shame. But that's, you know, it's not a problem. What we can do, though, is use the tiny bit of space we've got down here in the corner to tart things up with a pot plant. Okay? We're going to have a nice ferny pot plant like that. We could do something behind this guy as well, but I don't think that's a good idea. Like, I think they need to be able to, like, move in and out of their chair and stuff. If they need to kind of maybe chastise the prisoner for something. We're going to put one light in here, which is going to be just above the prisoner. Okay, because that's kind of the best way to, you know, shed some light on the situation. Huh. You know, like I'll just leave. It's fine. Okay, so now we've got our doors and stuff installed, we can get rid of all of this stupid planning. I kind of wish that it would replace wall planning with doors, because I don't want to have to go through and put objects in all of my planning just to, you know, just to justify the planning automatically disappearing. So I'm not going to. But what we will do is stretch some lights across here. We are, of course, going to have to get some roads on the go as well. Because the road doesn't come this far out, does it, unfortunately? I don't think we need to do water. We don't need to build a toilet block in the parole building, okay? People aren't supposed to be coming here for that long. If they're here for that long, then you know what, they should probably go away and come back another time and try their parole, you know, when things are looking a little bit better. But yeah, I think we'll get some concrete tiles and everything down here. You know, we'll tart this up a little bit, make it look a little bit nicer, of course. And we'll get our where is it? The quick build. We'll get the old clone tool on the go. We're going to clone this room, and we're going to just put one in every single place, okay? Because like I said. Oh no, actually, you know what? We can't. Oh shit, no, we can't do it on the down ones because they've got pot plants in, and the pot plants are going to mess up the corners of the room. So you know what? Fuck it, let's just do it, and we'll dismantle the pot plants in a minute, okay? Because it makes it a lot easier than having to just make another one and wait for them to come in and freaking install everything. Because at the moment, like, they're concentrating on the road. I don't want them to concentrate on the road. Let's get them to concentrate on all of this instead, okay? Like, if you don't know how you can do that, you can hold control and just left click, and like it will prioritize everything that you drag your mouse over. And you know, because I didn't really care about the road. The road connects up to the house now, the building now. So we're happy enough, you know, like they can get in and out easily enough. Okay, they don't need any more luxuries than that. What we can do though is maybe just, like I said, add a little bit of detailing onto the building, so we can do that. Okay, and maybe what we could do is just build. I don't know. I was thinking we could build like a little space on the side for some reason. Maybe we could build a toilet block just sticking out the side over here. You know, maybe that wouldn't be the worst. We could just build it out like this, and then like have a couple of rooms here for toilets. I'll have a little think about it. Okay. I'm not going to do it right now because we do of course have some pot plants that we need to dismantle. Can we cancel this job? Cancel this job. This one needs to be dismantled. This one needs to be dismantled. I don't really know how you dismantle a pot plant. Like, are they literally just kind of taking the plant, like taking all of the leaves off, like stacking the stems up, getting the plants and putting them neatly to one side, you know, the pots, sorry, stacking them perhaps in a corner. I don't know, it's just a weird way to describe disposing of a plant, isn't it? Dismantling it. But you know what? It's fine. If that's the way our workers want to roll, that's the way they're going to roll. So I don't. For some reason, they've decided not to do these 2 bits of wire. Absolutely fine. I'm just going to prioritise it because I really want to see this building lit up nicely. We do need to do carpet running throughout the middle as well. So seeing as we've got medium blue running through the middle, maybe we should have like a nice light green running. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to mix it up. Okay, this is probably going to look really, really bad. I'll be honest, but we're going to have blue carpet leading to the prisoner doors. Okay, so it's like a line telling them where they need to go. Now the staff doors aren't going to have the blue line. It's only going to be the oh no, let's not do that. Only going to be the prisoner doors. Oh yes, look how ugly this is. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. It's so ugly. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm not even sure why we'd bother. You know what? Fuck it. Let's not do that one. I'm not sure why we bother connecting up that one, but I like it. All right, it's an interesting look. And like I said, it helps kind of guide the prisoners to where they need to go. We can get some lights in here as well, which is good. We'll put some lights above these kind of doorways. Here we are, and then we're going to dedicate these rooms to parole hearings. Perfect. Oh, this is beautiful. Now our prisoners can come in. They can start having their parole sessions. You know, making us some big bucks. It's a good turnover. If you get your prisoners going through parole quick enough, you can kind of make like 10 or 12 grand a day easily, which of course we can burn through. But when you've got like lots and lots and lots of prisoners, especially when we've got lots of low security prisoners, we should have a lot of parole hearings coming up. Okay, but this is looking great now. Like, I'm really enjoying the parole centre. Before we go, we're just going to check our grants, okay? Because we've only got one grant active at the moment. There were a lot of... Wow, what have we got here? Security procedure specification. Hire a security chief, hire 10 guards, unlock patrols, assign 3 guards to patrol rooms. Okay, we'll take that. Visitation rights. Ooh, I mean, that was what we were going to do next time, isn't it? Good idea. Okay, so we might have to do that. Prison maintenance, unlock cleaning, unlock grounds. I think we should, there we go, yeah, we can complete that one straight away. Cell block A. We completed that one straight away. This is looking great now. So what's this? Subsidized recycling initiative. Jesus Christ. We're piling up the cash, as it turns out. I think we'll take cell block B next, because we're not too far away from doing that. And once we build all of these houses, that's going to solve that situation for us. Oh God, I think I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of knackered. So I think maybe it's time we finished up there. I'm going to plonk a little bit of grass around our parole centre for now. I'm not going to do everything though, because like I said, I might build a toilet block, kind of either jutting out the side or maybe just coming out the back. You know, like a little wart on the back of the building. It'll give us a purpose to have this corridor here at the end of the day. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. I hope you're still enjoying this weird prison architect build that we're doing. Next time we come back, we'll either do visitation or we'll make a start on getting some more of these cells done. I'm not sure. Like, I haven't decided yet. But, you know, maybe leave me a comment and let me know what you would like to see, because I'm the most interested in doing that. So yeah, don't forget to oh no, I missed a strip of grass. Shit. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment. Come and join us in Discord, because that's always fun. And I will see you in the next video.